Welcome to The Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
I really can't stay. It's cold outside. I've got to go away. Baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been so very nice. I'll hold your hand just like da-da-da-da-da. Questionable song, but who cares? Welcome to the Daily Grind. I am your host, Luke Hatmaker. We're presented by FanDuel Sportsbook here, and it's the start of the week. It's Monday, and I mean, I was trying to think of a Mondays in December, one to remember with Rusty. I don't know. I was trying to think of a haiku. I'm not a poet. How are you, brother?
I'm good. It's cold here in East Memphis, but I'm good. I'm happy to be here with you. We've got a lot of stuff to get to on the show, but I was talking to my neighbor this morning out in the cold, and he's a skeleton. And he was sad because he couldn't go to his Christmas party last night. And I said, well, why couldn't you go? And he said, well, I had no body to go with. Welcome to the Daily Grind. He's a skeleton. He's got no body. He's just bones.
He got no body. He's just bones. He's gonna be cold.
Shout out to Maggie for that one. She found that one and shared that one with me. So shout out to Maggie for that one.
It crosses skeletons, which could be considered Halloween with Christmas, and I appreciate it. It's like the Nightmare Before Christmas of puns.
And merry, exactly. It's spooky and merry, all wrapped into one.
10 out of 10. No notes. No notes. Good morning, Jalen. I thank you for being here. Which shout out everybody in the comments. If you are not in the comments on YouTube, go hang out with us there. Chat, talk. We'll put up your questions if you have them up on the screen. But like Rusty said, we got a lot to talk about. Let's just jump right into it. The Grizzlies do play tonight, but before we talk about that, I do want to talk about they did this thing that they have been known to do lately where they being the Memphis Grizzlies PR team, where they give us a little bit of nasty old food to chew on with a little bit of tasty treat. And so after the Zach Edey news, we found out that Brandon Clarke got assigned to the Memphis Hustle. And he is going to be recalled to the Grizzlies game following the Hustle's practice, which already happened. He's listed as doubtful for tonight's game. I'm just getting choked up thinking about it. It's just a pretty big deal. Like, I don't want to talk about the impact of that he will have. That I think you guys are going to talk about it on the talks today. It's I don't want to have that conversation here because I'm looking forward to your all's conversation, but as a doctor, he's coming. I wasn't sure when to expect him with his injury. And this is earlier than I was anticipating. I don't know. Is this right around the timetable you thought? Because if you look at this, I imagine if he doesn't come back the next game, it would be the next game, right?
And you know what? The next game is a home game on the 20th that Maggie and I will be at. So I'm just saying, I hope he's playing by then at the latest. Yeah, it's a little early. I didn't think we'd see Brandon Clarke in 2025. I thought given his rash of knee injuries, his knee age, he's not necessarily an old NBA player, but his knees and his lower extremities are because of the multiple injuries that he's had on them and surgeries in the last few seasons. I am a little surprised he's coming back earlier. It was reported that he was going to be out a long time. I originally projected early next year, and I think the Grizzlies timeline kind of lined up with that, but apparently he healed quicker. Rehab's been going really well. He has been in the background of a lot of these practice videos, getting shots up, getting dunks in, working on his game. And it couldn't come at a better time when we are in a pick and roll system and needing a big who's a pick and roll specialist. And that's what Brandon Clarke is. He does the hustle plays really well. Him and Ja in that 21-22 season just had an incredible pick and roll game. Brings a ton of athleticism to this team. I'm excited. Again, we'll talk more about the impact at 11 o'clock. But he came back a little bit earlier than anticipated. And I'm not mad about it, for sure.
Yep. And it looks like, shout out Edward, and Jared, everybody, thank you guys. I thought Ty Jerome was coming back before him. I think a lot of people were on the same table. But I mean, we have seen these calf strains, brother. Good God, they are like popping up.
They're giving them out like Oprah gives out candy. You get a calf strain, you get a calf strain, everybody gets a calf strain.
Everybody.
And God bless him, man. Like, we're being super cautious with it, as we should. We've all seen, we've talked about it at length, like what we saw in the NBA Finals last year. We're trying to avoid that this year. And so, I'm not overly surprised. When the initial injuries happened, yes, I kind of hoped, especially given that Ty was in the Ultra G the next day and was up moving around, I felt pretty confident he'd be back before BC. But these soft tissue injuries are weird, man, and just all depends on how they respond. And so the fact that BC came back early is good news. Y'all can't keep saying that our medical staff doesn't get anybody ready sooner than later, because this is now Jaren last year twice, Jaren this year, Edie, and now BC have all came back early. Listen, I'm not letting them off the hook. Our medical staff is a piece of work, but it's nice that we got BC back a little early.
Yeah. Do you think BC coming back early isn't reactionary in any way, is it?
I mean, not given like the severity and multiple injuries that he's had over the last few years. No, this is not an emotional reaction.
I didn't think so either. I mean, I prefer a medical staff that has never made an emotional reaction to a player returning. I was the same way. I was like,
I will say never. We did last year with Jaren. We rushed him back so that he could try and get to that 65 game threshold, and he was cheeks after that ankle turn. So like that was the only one. But you're right, 1 out of a billion. Like, so you're telling me there's a chance, Dumb and Dumber style. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, this is not an emotional reaction. Kind of goes against the tank theory too, because if we're rolling out a tank, we're slow rolling the tank. Why are you rushing BC to get him back early? If we're truly rolling out a tank, like, then you would take the full time into January early next year.
Yep.
The Ty Jerome thing, I don't think is that either. I think truly they're being extra cautious with a soft tissue strain. They got BC back early, so
Cam Spencer has also been. To say that he has been hooping is the understatement of the season. Like, why rush Ty Jerome out when you have someone who is already
we have
like
Ty Jerome at home?
Like that one makes sense to me. Like,
yeah,
I get that one.
Get yourself fully healthy, because again, if there's any strain, if there's any tension left in that muscle, that Achilles can pop in a heartbeat. So we want to make sure that Ty is 100% good to go, so that we can make a run late in the season.
Yeah, it would be really nice if he was playing tonight, because we are, like I said, the Grizzlies are playing tonight. They're playing the Los Angeles Clippers in LA. The reason I say it would be nice if he was playing is because Lord knows Zubac is just, you need any rebounding help you can get when you're playing that man.
Yep.
I think it might have been Smooth Southpaw in the comments said he might go for 30 rebounds tonight. Might be
31.5 should be the over-under on his rebounds.
Yeah. When you look at the over-under, though, speaking of that, the FanDuel odds for this game, the Grizzlies are actually – oh, never mind. I read this wrong. The Grizzlies aren't favored. In my mind, I thought we were favored -148. I can't read. Clippers are the heavy favorite, -176. 3.5 points is the spread, according to FanDuel.
I mean, Zubac is averaging almost 12 rebounds a game. Without Zach Edey, Santi's averaging 6.5. Listen, the Memphis Grizzlies are 10-1. What a bad loss the other night against the Jazz. Real quick sidebar, not to go back too far, but it was a terrible loss. But we're 10-1 because of that game against teams below 500. But this is not your average below 500 team. This is a team that has dudes that can pop off. James Harden's going to give you 30. Zubac is going to get a double-double. It's just, can you weather that storm and play your game around it? We're going to need Ja. We're going to need Jaren. Everybody kind of back on their BS, back to normal things. Otherwise, it'll be another loss to a sub 500 team, and not at a poor time when you're in a very winnable stretch against the Jazz, the Clippers, the Timberwolves, and the Wizards before you have to play the Thunder again. It's a time when we should be racking up wins. It's inexcusable to be losing to teams like the Jazz and truly the Clippers tonight at 9:30. We should go to LA and take care of business.
Yeah, I was trying to get the odds up here. Man, I mean, that makes sense. The Grizzlies, I was going to say, this is a John Morant game because the Grizzlies are going to need somebody to really go off. I was looking at what the odds are for someone to go over 25 plus. Kawhi and Harden are both minus odds. Jaws plus 255 to go for a 25 or more.
It really, truly, it needs to be a Jaren Jackson Jr. game because he's more athletic than Zubac. But at this point, Luke, I've asked for that week after week after week, and he keeps letting us down, and he keeps not showing up, and he keeps playing soft and trying to flop and flail and get calls. So what if that footage I put in the group chat was from a couple of years ago? Like, I miss that Jaren that would get the ball at the elbow at the high post and just go to work. He would run through a space, as Marshawn Lynch would say, and get a bucket. And now we're too busy flopping and flailing, getting raked by guards. Like, it needs to be a Jaren Jackson Jr. game, but he's just too soft. And it's sad to see, like, he's a shell of his former self of what we saw in those videos. And like, I don't know what more to say. It needs to be a Jaren game, but we know it won't. He's going to take 3 shots in the first half, probably finish 4 of 11 with 14 points. And it's just like, what are we doing, man? So anyway, get that off my chest. Because I'm frustrated. He's my favorite player in the league. And I'm beyond frustrated at his continued Charmin soft play. That we're going to have to look to a rookie and somebody else to have a big game.
Yep. This season has been Art's right. Shout out Art. He wants DPOY Jaren back. You look at that, Jaren, compared to what we've seen this season, there's people like you can fall off a cliff and then you can go base jumping off a cliff, cut your cord midair and plummet off a cliff. And that's what it feels like Jaren has done, particularly this season. I'm not talking about last season. I'm talking about from the DPOY season to this season. It's like 2 different players, and I don't know what's going on.
And it's 2 different players from last year. Last year he was, again, 1, maybe 2 short votes. I think he was 1 vote shy of 13 All-NBA. Top 8 in the MVP ladder in late March. And since that ankle turn, he has not been good. And even when he came back from the ankle turn, he was better than this. This year, he's just playing soft. And it's like he is weak as well water, as my papa would say, in the post. Like, he just doesn't play with any kind of, like, testicular fortitude, I'll say, anymore like he used to. And so, yeah, it's stupid when you watch Kevin Love and Harrison Barnes, these guys just go for big games. And then Jaren's over there just getting his little 14 points and just, I don't care if I get the basketball. Give it to Cam Spencer. Give it to Cedric Coward tonight. I don't care if Cam Spencer shoots 38 times tonight because if he's shooting like he normally shoots, that's going to be a good night for Cam Spencer. Yep. Let Ja facilitate and let somebody else go have a big game because I'm tired of asking for it from Jaren.
Yeah, soft hair don't care, and Cam Spencer's. That's what I'm gonna start saying. Soft hair don't care because he got that soft
baggy
hair.
Tee don't care. Whatever you want. Haynes Tee don't care. Fruit of the Loom wearing mug doesn't matter. Whatever he is.
Do I have the white? Let me see if I can get the soft hair. The soft hair is the best. It just flops.
It makes it when he's talking his ish and he's doing like that and that hair's bouncing. It makes it even more just like because it's like you getting punked by a dude with Justin Bieber hair.
That's the thing. Look like Justin Bieber. He's plus 800 odds to have 20 points tonight. I don't know. I mean, what are his odds to have 15? I wonder if it's Vegas onto us. Plus 250. You want to make some money? Put money on Cam Spencer to have.
I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm put $5 on that because I guarantee Cam Spencer's gonna get like this is gonna be like an 18-20 point night for Cam Spencer because the Clippers don't play any defense. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the league, especially in the backcourt. So like. Cam Spencer should be able to get work against this team. Harden hadn't played defense his entire career. Kawhi Leonard plays defense maybe twice a game now. Former DPOI candidate player, or caliber player. Yeah, Cam Spencer going for 20 tonight.
I'm with you.
Take that for data.
Take white hair data. We need a new segment. White hair data.
Mayo boy.
Mayo boy. Let's look at there were some other games. Not tonight, but last night.
Ooh, we got spicy last night.
Yeah, they did, man. So early games, blah, blah, blah. Wizards beat the Pacers. Hornets beat the Cavs. Hawks beat the 76ers. I like this Hawks team. They continue to impress me with their length. Nets beat the Bucks. Timberwolves beat the Kings. Pelicans.
Yeah, the Bucks put up 82 points, man.
Against the Nets.
I just hope Giannis comes back. Because I bought tickets. I told you heard about this. I bought tickets for my nephew's Christmas to watch Giannis play. Otherwise, I'm just so upset. I'm so upset. I'm still mad about that.
You're like Ryan Rollins.
That's it. Like, yay, we get to watch AJ Green and Ryan Rollins.
Kuzma.
And Kuzma. Like, the best I can hope for. And I hope some of y'all in the comments that were calling for Kuzma last year, don't be quiet now. Yeah, but I hope we get a Tony Snell's stat line from Kyle Kuzma while I'm there. 20 points, zeros.
That would be great. That's something to wish for Christmas.
Yeah.
The best game, the spicy game. Tell you what's really fun to watch when it's not your team on the other end of it, putting you out of a circumstance. Watching Dylan Brooks go at LeBron James, man.
Poking bears still and getting cooked still.
Getting kicked out of the game still. At least LeBron got it. I don't know. I mean, I want to go through. Actually, I might do that today when we're done with the show. I might go through and find images of those two jawing at each other over the year and just make like a slideshow because it's hilarious. Their rivalry is like, what a rivalry. What are we doing? It's just real.
It's like Ole Miss claiming LSU is a rival, right? Like one of them doesn't think about the other. LSU does not think about Ole Miss like that. Like LeBron does not think about Dylan Brooks. And Dylan Brooks wants to be LeBron's rival. And Art, like, listen, I'll be real. He's asking, do we miss Dylan Brooks' edge? I mean, yes. But I'm not so short-sighted and caught up in revisionist history that I don't remember him shooting us out of games. You can miss the attitude and the edge that was Dylan Brooks, but like, don't act like we all weren't ready for him to go when he was shooting 3 of 20, 3 of 25, 4 of 27 in the playoffs when we had Desmond Bain and good Jaren and Ja on the same court. Yes, I miss his edge, but antics like last night, late in the game that cost you the game, I don't miss that one bit.
If that was in a playoff game, which he did it multiple times for us before, that's what sucks. That's love that.
Sucks. Is he doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know when to stop. Like, I know when to push, and you know, I used to talk a lot of crazy crap back in my day when I was playing sports, but I knew when to stop, and that was when things get like could turn the heat up, turn it on at the right time. Dylan doesn't know how to do that. He lets his mouth continues to write checks that his ass can't cash, and that happened last night, and the Lakers got to win.
And I mean, he doesn't know when to stop shooting either. That's the other thing. It's like you got to read the room. You got to be better at reading the room a little bit. And he was just bad at that.
Although he probably had a bit of a case last night because I do think LeBron fouled him.
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
You can't go at him like that
immediately and argue the call, and you're not gonna win the argument when it's
they're not gonna be like, you know what, Dylan, actually you're right, buddy. We're gonna change that real quick to a foul.
They're not gonna be like, our bad, buddy. Hey, LeBron, Mr. James, I know your streak of points just ended, but like, can we talk about this? That was a foul, sir. Like, what are you talking about? And I mean, how many? And it's funny because last night was a good shooting game from Dylan. Last night was a good. You just watched last night's game. Give me that, Dylan. No more. Didn't take double-digit shots. Was a plus and a plus minus. Like, give me that, Dylan. But I mean, yeah. And I don't know that we found a coach yet, to finish up Art's point here, that can control Dylan and get him on the bench. It's not odd.
No, Doku couldn't do it. He was one of the toughest coaches in the league. It ain't working in Phoenix. Like,
that's the thing. Ime is a good point if he couldn't do it,
nobody can. Because Ime is a take no junk kind of coach. And if anybody was going to get him in line, it was Ime, and he was still doing this crazy crap last year. And Houston was just like Memphis. They were tired of the Dylan Brooks experiment when they let him go to Phoenix. Houston fans celebrated that. Like, don't miss that part. That Houston was glad to see Dylan go because Ime couldn't control him either.
Yep. Good point. We talked about Dylan way more than I meant to, but it's okay.
But hey, real quick, the Blazers upsetting the Warriors.
Oh yeah, that was the one last night.
And the Hornets beating the Cavs. 2 upsets last night.
I forgot about the game last night. And you know what? Thank you, Trailblazers. That's something we need to happen because like they're ahead of us in that play-in. If you look at the standings now, the standings kind of make sense now. But
yeah, and Kyle Knipple had 29. That dude is a freaking assassin.
Rookie assassin. Rookie
White Gravy. Oh, absolutely. He's got
White Gravy.
White Gravy. That dude is just like, he's unbelievable as a rookie. Just like his shooting slashes, like Cam Spencer's great, but he had 29 last night, 33 2 days ago, 21 last week. Like, the guy's a freaking bucket for Charlotte.
He was a Dookie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, they did it again.
Yeah,
why do they keep
he's killing the man?
The nipple. What are their and I love his brothers. What are their names? Like Cash, Con, Kip,
yeah,
all
Koala, all the K's.
Koala nipple. Oh, where's
Kool-Aid.
Wayno? Where's Wayno? Koala Nipple's great. We're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to switch gears, talk football, because we are looking at a change in the guard, possibly, at least a change in the quarterback guard, right after this quick break.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
I was kind of encouraged by one or two things tonight. Mainly, the Grizzlies were bad when John Morant was off the court, and that was a little bit of encouragement to me. Him playing basketball so far this year has not really led to team success, and so the fact that the team was really good when he was on the court said a lot to me.
Without Zach Edey, this team is going to struggle in a lot of ways. Zach has changed the way this team has looked. The rebounding situation was just it's untenable for the Grizzlies moving forward. Like with Yusuf Nurkic, with Kevin Love, with Lauri Markkanen, with Kyle Filipowski, with the size they have out there on the court, it was going to be tough for the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies did not answer the bell. The bigs did not answer the bell when it came to rebounding.
They've got some, if we were to call them any kind of trees, they would probably be white oaks, How nobody's thought of that yet, I don't know.
Tune into the post-game bounce live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel immediately after every Memphis Grizzlies game for instant reactions and breakdowns. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
Welcome back to the Daily Grind. Thank you all for watching. Shout out everybody in the comments. If you were not over on YouTube, please go watch over there, like and subscribe, and follow us on the Twitter as well. But you saw some commercials there. We got a whole slate of shows, y'all, and a whole slate of sponsors as well. We've got Grade A Pest Services. They're great. It's so cold right now. There's going to be stuff trying to get inside. You want to keep them out. Call them, and they will do it for you. That way you don't have to. Trilogy Tattoo, we are also sponsored by them. It's great. If you don't want to give someone a gift card, gift them a tattoo. That's cool.
My size is tattoo. If you really want to help out one of your favorite co-hosts or least favorite co-hosts, my size is tattoo.
Size is tattoo. When people ask what kind of jeans do you wear, just say tattoo. We're also sponsored by Mugshots Grill and Bar. They are great. If you are out and about doing some Christmas shopping or just got a lunch break, go there and have a burger. And then when you get off work, go to Grind City Brewing and have some brews, some beers. It's great. They're great. I wouldn't recommend sitting outside right now. But I imagine they probably have heaters.
They do have heaters. I'll be there on Wednesday and be able to confirm. I got a meeting with Zach Wednesday afternoon, but I'll be able to confirm. But I do know they have good, cold, the best beers in Memphis. And tickets go on sale soon, I think this week, for the Alabama Shakes at their new Grind City Amphitheater. It's going to be the first show at their new venue that they're building. It's April 22nd, I believe. If you don't know the Alabama Shakes, you've been living under a rock. They're amazing. Brittany, their lead singer, sings from her toenails. Like, it's just like she's got such a beautiful, rich, deep voice. Look up Hold On. It's like, finish the show.
Yep.
But as soon as the show's over, look up Hold On Spotify by the Alabama Shakes. That's all you need to listen to. You'll be in love with her vocals like everybody else with 2 ears. But y'all be on the lookout for those tickets going on sale soon.
I will be there.
Absolutely. I'm not missing that.
I'm not going to miss that. That's amazing.
And when you see it, it's beautiful because you'll be looking at the M Bridge and the Pyramid in downtown Memphis, listening to some great tunes, drinking some great beers. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for that venue, dude. So excited.
I can't wait. Shout out those guys. Shout out Zach.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And last, Edward gets it. Edward, shout out.
Brittany Howard. She's phenomenal.
Yeah, she's so good. I can't tell you, she does not sponsor the show, but this is a free ad. Go listen to them. They're great.
Brittany, if you're watching, come on the show.
Come on the show, girl. We love you.
Just sing. We'll just be quiet and let you sing.
Yeah, we'll have a whole singing episode where it's you, not me, because that's what everybody wants. And last but not least, we're sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook, which, if anybody is interested in heading over there, we will be looking
playoffs
at the playoffs. We got an updated NFL playoff picture to talk about following yesterday, where we kind of saw so I just heard this stat on a podcast this morning. For the first time since 2010, I can't claim this, the AFC Championship game will not have either Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady in it. 2010. In 2010, It was Mark Sanchez. I don't think he is currently available. I could ask.
No,
I think he gets like one phone call a day, so he might be busy.
He ain't gonna pull a Phillip Rivers. Let's put it that way.
No. Shout out Phillip Rivers too. But yesterday was highlighted by, I would say, Patrick Mahomes tearing his ACL and the Chiefs missing the playoffs. I mean,
and Michael Parsons for his, which yesterday was a somber day in the NFL.
Two big superstars tearing their ACLs, maybe not kicking them out of the playoff pitch. I mean, the Chiefs are done. Chiefs will not be making the playoffs. They are toast. Currently right now, you've got Denver probably going to clinch that number 1 seed, maybe 12-2. They've definitely clinched a playoff spot. They're the only team in the AFC to clinch a spot. Then you got the Pats behind them, who haven't clinched the division yet. That's probably going to come down to the last game of the year against the Bills. Then you got the Jags somehow, and the Steelers.
Somehow.
Yeah, Steelers at 7-6 and first in the division. More on them later. Then you got the Chargers, Bills, Texans, wild cards right now. Colts can still make it. Ravens can still make it. They can still win their divisions, I guess. I really don't think they're going to get a wild card. Then you switch gears over to the NFC. Rams have clinched a spot. Bear down have been the number 2 after putting a whooping on the Browns. Then you have the Eagles, the Bucks, currently first in their divisions, not guaranteed yet. Seahawks at 11-3. Niners 10-4. God, the NFC West is good. And then you have the Packers 9-4-1. That Christian Watson also broke his collarbone, had to go to. Then you got the Lions, Panthers, and the Cowboys still in this.
Yeah, I mean, that NFC South is still wide open. I mean, the Panthers could be, but you're right. Like, I watched that Rams-Lions game yesterday, and the Rams did lose Devontae Adams, but it's next man up in that receiver room. Puka Nacua went out for a little bit, was able to finish the game yesterday, but that Rams team is so good on both sides of the ball. Shout out to my boy Emmanuel Forbes, former Mississippi State Bulldog.
Yeah,
clutch, putting the clamps on folks yesterday. Especially Amon St. Brown in the red zone yesterday. Forbes had a big game for the Rams, but they are good. And the football gods are smiling upon us, Luke. On Thursday night the NFC West, the Rams are up 1-0 on the Seahawks, but they play Thursday night in a massive Thursday night deal. We hadn't had one of those in a while.
No.
The 11-3 Rams, the 11-3 Seahawks. Massive, massive playoff division implications on a Thursday night. Just shout out to the NFL for that.
They get a good one.
Good, buddy. They bodied the Lions yesterday. They're going to That's a tough team. Matt Stafford has not aged. That what low back problem he had at the beginning of the year. That was a massive win for the Rams yesterday.
I'm glad you mentioned Matt Stafford. I was getting the MVP odds pulled up. Right now, he is the odds-on favorite, minus 250.
As he should. I mean, as he should be.
Next closest is Drake May plus 400. Like
not a bad second place guy. I mean, again, but like Stafford has like just I was at the beginning of the year, he was one of the guys I was like, hold on now, like this Rams team, I don't know if they're gonna be good if Matt Stafford is injured.
We thought he had a broke back.
That's it. He had a bum back. And as an older adult male, I can tell you a bad low back sucks.
Yep.
As a PT, I can tell you a bad low back sucks. And I thought he was done. All he's been doing is cooking.
Yeah. I mean, and
Matt Stafford, man.
He's never won the MVP. Like these things are lining up pretty good for the Rams here, which would be really great. You got a team. I mean, I should have planned this better. There's a game tonight that is not as exciting as Matt Stafford. But there are playoff implications. That's why I want to talk about it, because the Steelers, like I said, somehow are still in this thing, and they play the Dolphins tonight, which I guess the Dolphins are still in this thing somehow after winning starting 1 or 2, and they weren't good. They aren't good. And tonight we've got a match of frickin' Mason Rudolph and Tua. Like, this is awful. That's what it was. They're giving us a good game on Thursday, so they're giving us a crap one to start the week.
We're so sorry about Monday night. We got to make Thursday night better.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, Steelers are favored at home, minus 186. This is on FanDuel, by the way. Money line, Dolphins plus 156. 3-point spread, over-under is 41.5. I'd bet the Steelers if you want to bet it just because they're home, but otherwise, man, I do not like this game. I don't like either of these quarterbacks. I have, man, got fantasy players tonight. I'm sad. I'm sad that this is how the week is ending. I'm not going to win fantasy. Well, I'm going to win our probably. I don't want to jinx myself, but like.
Yeah. What I was pulling up in hours, I believe Francis has beat me to an absolute pulp.
Only because of last week. Only because of last week.
Last week, I laid an absolute egg last week. I beat him this week.
Yeah,
but no, he beat me by 2 points. No, I mean, I still have a real good shot at beating him this week. But last week, I just laid an absolute egg.
He put over 200. I ain't never seen that.
And I had like 88 points. Like, it was awful. And just poor timing from my team to fall apart. And so I had the best team all year, and then gonna fizzle out in the playoffs.
You had the best team all year. I will attest to that. You had a good team. Speaking of good, I don't know that transition. It's time for your daily dose of It's a Trap, named after Admiral Akbar, sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. You know how it is. I'm going to be giving you 3 bets from FanDuel. You just have to tell me which one's a trap. Alan Akbar is what I almost said. Admiral Akbar. I don't know who Alan Akbar is. Shout out if that's a guy.
He's there somewhere.
He's there somewhere. Today's topic will be the game tonight to score 2+ touchdowns. I'm doing this because there are fantasy
players. Take the under on everybody.
Dude, for real, when you hear some of these odds, you're going to be like, what in the hell? So, which one of these is a trap to score 2+ touchdowns tonight? Like I said, fantasy players tonight. So, which one of these is, this is so funny. Devon Achane plus 600. Jaylen Warren plus 650. Or Kenneth Gainwell plus 1,100.
All right. So, Achane and Warren are the starting running backs. So I feel like they should have good odds. But are they that good?
Are these odds even that good? That's what I thought was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But Kenneth Gainwell is sticking out to me for some reason because he is very much not like shout out Memphis Tigers, but he's a non-entity in that Steelers offense. That plus 1,100 feels awful high. Kenneth Gainwell.
You got it. You got it.
Let's go. Let's go.
See, I thought if these odds were a little different. I mean, you said so. You were right about the other 2 running backs. They were head and shoulders above the rest. DK Metcalf has got that plus 1,100. But Kenneth Gainwell's plus 1,600. I mean, he's a vulture. He steals a lot of these Jaylen Warren touchdowns. I know because I have them both on fantasy and it sucks. I never know.
Yeah, but like, Yeah, but he of the two, he's more cold than hot. I'll say that.
I agree.
And like, honestly, I thought all these were going to be. Those were all like they all should be plus 1,100 or more. As bad as these two offenses are, like, I don't understand.
That's real. I was like, man, really? I struggled to find a trap for this one because I was like, these all suck.
Yeah.
But you got it right, and that's all that matters.
Before
we get out of here, it is time for Mondays. You know, we like to end our Mondays. They're for lasagna, and that is what we talk about. The good and the bad from the weekend, you know. It's important to take the good and take the bad. I'm happy to go first. I'm going to start with my good. No, I'll start with my bad. I got hit with a migraine Friday night. Migraine suck. I pulled an ED and it hit me right here, and I was like, and I had to lay down for like 12 hours. But it went away in time for we had a white elephant with me and Kyla and Finn and Finn's little girlfriend and her sisters were in from out of town. So we had our little white elephant, and there were a lot of cool gifts. And I ended up with this crystal because my gifts got stolen every time. And I picked first. So I was like,
I got a rock.
But it's good for stimming, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But I got a rock. Everybody else got cool stuff, and I got a rock. So maybe that's my Monday and my lasagna. I don't know. I got a rock. How about you? How was your weekend?
It was a good weekend. Real chill day yesterday with Maggie, which was nice. Just kind of low key. Not a lot going on, especially with it being cold. I took Shelby for a little walk yesterday, but she was in her sweater and I was in my little bundled up.
Yeah.
I got a quick picture of her. Like she was so cute in her little sweater yesterday. And I'm not a big clothes on dog type person, but when your dog has short hair, you've got to put them in a little wilder dog sweater because she was froze. It's 20-something degrees. All right, but my cold. Oh yeah. But it was good. It was a good day, good weekend. So we'll start with the good. My lasagna was a lot of great family time this weekend. I saw my mom and my aunt, my grandmother, who's not doing super well. All my nephews, got to hang out with them all day Saturday. Got to watch my nephew play basketball Friday night against a really good Boonville team who's won multiple state championships. It was a really good team, really good game. Ultimately lost, but got good family time. But the Monday that family time revolved around moving my mother and my aunt into their new house. Now we got most of my aunt stuff. They don't watch this show very often, so they're probably not watching it, but they are the most stuff havingest folks I have ever seen in my life. Like, I don't understand how two people can accumulate so much stuff. Like, they're moving in together to help care for my grandmother, and my mom's gonna be staying over there. And like, they need a whole other house just for their stuff. There's so much stuff. It's funny, and they're obviously they're sisters, and so they have similar tastes, and so they have so much of the same stuff. And so my brother and nephews took it upon themselves. They've got a ton of like wrought iron, like plant hangers and flag hangers and plant holders. So my brother and two of my nephews got all of the wrought iron that they had and put it out in the front flower bed. Oh, yeah. There's like 100 pieces of just flag stands and plants and Go Team and Happy Fourth and 10 goats and like all this crap in the front yard. And like, mom's like, it's going to look like the Clampets moved here. And I'm like, they did. And then I don't even know what she was talking about, but I was coming off the trailer at one point with some stuff. And she goes, oh, it's okay. I'll just get another one. I said, I don't think you need another one. She goes, another what? I said, another anything. Like, I don't know what you could possibly need. There's just so much stuff. Like, I mean, we moved all day. We had an enclosed trailer, probably a 15, 18-foot enclosed trailer full that I pulled with my truck. My brother had his open trailer and truck full. I had another car full. Man, my Lord.
Oh,
Lord,
shout
Jesus,
out Rusty.
so much stuff.
Shout out Rusty's mama if you're watching.
Yeah, Mama Lee, I love you. You know I love you. You're my girl, Mama Lee, but daggum. She said, we had a yard sale. I said, did y'all buy it all back? Like, y'all didn't sell nothing.
No, was it one of the
it's like a barter system. Like, yeah, I'll give you that, but you're gonna give me 12 hair dryers. Like, we moved they still have my great grandmother's hair dryer that she would sit under. You know what I'm talking about? Like those old schools, like the Steel Magnolias, that would like come down, or was it Steel Magnolias would come down? That thing has not worked since the year of our Lord 1981, but we still have it. We still got it. It weighs a metric ton, and we still got it.
Where's it gonna go?
It's in the attic. By blood, sweat, and broken backs. That son of a gun's in the attic. Yeah, I was like carrying a Volkswagen Beetle upstairs.
Oh God.
Lord.
That's gonna do it for our show today. Mama Lee, you rock.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
But sell your stuff. Get rid of your damn
Sell
stuff.
your
I ain't helping you move again.
We're gonna have a BCM sponsored yard sale, Mama Lee.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I can't breathe. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, FanDuel. Thank you, Trilogy Tattoo. Thank you, Grand City Brewing. Thank you, Mugshots Grill and Bar. Thank you, Grade A Pest Services. Full slate of shows today. $2.11. We will have a sane show at 1. We're going to have post-game bounce after the game. Probably no bluffing tonight as well. And then we have Night Court this week. We have Tigers Untapped this week. We have Tigers Live on Bluff. We've got 901 Soccer Podcast. We've got On Beat with BCM. I think if I forgot you, I'm sorry.
Tigers post-game live. I think you said that.
Yep.
We will have one of those this week.
Yep. So tune in. Stuff for everybody. And, have a good day today, y'all. And if we can leave you with anything at all, like we do, just remember these 2 things. It's important. 1, be a little weird, just a little bit. And 2, remember, weird Deadpool there. Well, no, I'm pointing at me. 2, smile. Yeah, bye.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.